Again, how's everybody doing? My goodness. I'm so excited to be here with some of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Where are they? There you are. Hi there, hi there, hi there, hi there, oh there. It's just amazing to be around these amazing people doing this crazy good work in the world, right? Just awesome. What was I doing up here? I'm presenting. That's right. All right. I'm Nicholas Domingo. Hi there. I went so far forward. I'm so sorry. All right. Hello. I'm Nicholas Domingo. I run Captain Encouragement and Happy Hive Studios and Productions. What's Happy Hive Studios, you ask? I'll tell you. We produce things like children's books and card games and things to help people make their dreams into a reality. So it's amazing to be able to be part of that process. What's Captain Encouragement? It's an anti-bullying and teamwork and leadership program for kids in K to 3rd grade. We do school assemblies. I wear a costume. We create comic books. We've done junior musicals. We've developed video games. And lastly, we produce video content, and through our streaming partners at Highbrow, we're now available on NBC's Peacock, which you can find the app through there. So, why did I take on this work? That's why. We take on the problems of the world that we wish to most work on in ourselves. I came from a very broken home. I came into this world with a lot of issues, and I grew up with a lot of rage and frustration. I grew up with a lot of pain, and I became a bully, I was bullied, and I went through a lot of problems that kind of developed me into this different person, and I didn't want that for other people. A lot of people in this world will come from an alcoholic household, and they'll go into the world and try to stop people from getting into alcohol. People come from abused households, and they'll go out in the world and try to stop people from being abused. So that's why I took on this work. So how does this apply to heroism? I'll tell you. There's all these things that we can do as we go out into the world, try to make it a better place. You know, all of us want to see a better world. But how can we work on ourselves? And that's what I'm going to talk to today. I'm going to tell you stories. So preface, I have not really shared these before, and they're being very vulnerable. So, how many of you have had a conversation with someone you love, or a friend, and you said something that you absolutely regretted? Pretty much everybody. So my story, my best friend Jacob, man, we did everything together. We went and chased snakes, we chased lizards. If I wasn't at his house, he was at my house. When I was 19 years old, we got into a really big argument. And I couldn't tell you what it was about, but I said to him, as he was leaving, I said, "You're not welcome in my family." But I thought, we'll resolve this at another time. Sorry if I'm sweating, I was dancing backstage, sorry. And I got a call a week later. My dad came into the room and said, "Jacob died in a car accident." That was my best friend in the whole world. And it's a big reason why whenever I say bye to people now, I'm a very awkward person that says bye, because I'll hug 2 or 3 times. I'll be like, "So good to see you." And it's because of the amount of pain, and whenever you lose someone, I want people to know as they're leaving that I love them and I care about them, and I want to be there for them. So what's the takeaway? One of the tools that you can apply is words matter. When you say something to someone you care about, be genuine with it. Make sure that you think before you speak, especially if you are very emotionally charged. How many of you have felt very emotionally charged before having a conversation? So in doing so, that lesson, the takeaway, is that try to think through things as you're having these conversations. Take the power back. Okay. As everyone experienced, 2020, it's a really fun time, right? It was a very dark time for my family and I. A lot of health conditions, a lot of health problems. Our organization, Captain Encouragement, was all about school assemblies and performances. And as you probably know, you couldn't get large groups of people into a small area. So we transitioned to making TV content, which worked out in the end. But 2021 comes around, and I have a nervous breakdown. And I felt ashamed because I'm Captain Encouragement. How are people going to take any information from me or care what I have to say if I deal with depression? And so it was a pretty bad nervous breakdown. I was hospitalized, and I ended up seeing a therapist. And what she told me was, and diagnosed me with, was manic depressive bipolar ADHD. Oh, yeah. So after I got that information, I was definitely afraid to tell people that because I was worried about being judged. I was worried about people not looking at me the same. And so for almost a year, we just regurgitated the same information over and over again, like old pictures with things are great, things are fantastic. And then I broke down and I said, I want people to accept me for who I am. And I posted everything that I was going through. And in doing so, I felt this weight just come off of me. And so the lesson that I hope you guys take from this one is that you have a lot of things in your life, really hard things that maybe you aren't telling someone. Maybe you have something that you want to say and let people know part of you and who you are. It might be worth it to go out and say it. Try being real and honest and genuine about who you are. I'm not saying there won't be consequences or potential consequences of people leaving your life, people exiting, judging you. But the genuine fact about that is, if these people are doing that, if they're leaving you, then they're not supposed to be here for the long ride. They're not meant to be in your life. So that's fine. Let moments be sacred. Okay. How many of you have been watching something, like you're at an event, you're eating dinner, and you experience it like this? Anyone? Thank you. So let moments be sacred. So what happened here? My story is we went to a school, and we actually had 5,000 folders ordered for 3 counties of students. And I knew we had to create content and let people know what we were doing, and it almost felt like an obligation to showcase what we were doing. And so as we were approaching the school, Captain Encouragement was going to drop off these folders. It was going to be so great. But I made a conscious choice to leave my phone behind. And when I went into these schools, I was present with these young students who were so excited. It's excitement on their faces. And the teachers as well. And everyone was so excited to get these things, and I got to be there present in that moment with them. So it's important to let moments be sacred. Extra lesson. Just gonna keep doing it. Sorry. Okay. Lesson here. Sorry I rickrolled you guys. It's all out of love. But why did I do that? Because on your journeys, a lot of you are going to be really focused on tasks, goals. We got to handle this. We got to do this. Be silly. Not everything has to have a purpose or a point. Not everything has to have an outcome. Just be silly along this journey. And in closing, I got some good time left. We live on 52 million square miles of land on this planet. There is a chance that I won't see some of you again for the rest of our lives. This is the last time I'll see you until the end of your life and the end of my life. So in knowing this, I just want to tell you guys, I hope your life is full of love, compassion. I hope you achieve all your dreams. I hope you have beautiful moments that counter all the bad moments. I just hope you have incredible lives. Keep up the good work, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. I am Nicholas Domingo. I'll see you later.